Now, our Aylf journey started in 2007. And that is when the idea was born. And really the desire was to really try to really start this conversation of challenging young leaders, young people in campus. And we decided we're going to just target campus. People have asked us, why don't you go to colleges? Why don't you go to... But we said, no, let's just do university. Once we are done with universities, maybe we can think about other places, because everybody has to define their target. And for us, we defined our target and realized that our target is going to be university students. And this is because we believe these are people who have greater and higher potential of being influencers in their communities. Am I right? Is that correct to say? You guys believe you are great, you have higher chances of influencing in your communities. When I joined university, and that is in 2002, whenever I would go back to the village, I'd be given a chance to speak. Does that still happen for anybody? Huh? Ama siku hizi it's no longer an issue. Huh? There are so many people now, so you're no longer standing out. O kwa church unapewa chance usalabia watu on Sunday, hata hubiri Sunday moja. So for me, it was a big deal that I was in university and I would go back and everybody would be told, unaona kijana nani ameenda university? Kwa kama And so I realized that at university level, it's possible to have an influence, whether at a family level, in a community and your friends that you're hanging out with. And so we realized that we needed then to reach out to these influencers, or you might call it leaders. They might not have titles then, but they're going to have titles at some point. And that could be either they're going to be influencing in business, they're going to be influencing in social impact, that is community impact, community outreach, whatever they choose to do. They're going to be influencing in academics, they're going to be influencing in politics, they're going to be influencing in different spaces that they're going to find themselves into. And so how can we then slowly start influencing these influencers or these leaders? And so of course we then realized we needed to reach out to student leaders who are elected already in office, provide a space for them to grow, provide a space for them to entertain the idea of becoming a leader who can transform their communities. But also we realized that there are those guys in campus who are not really elected into the leadership positions, but would like to grow their leadership muscles. Hence the small groups. Hence the idea of rallying together and working together with each other. And so that is what this journey has been, and that is what this journey is all about. It started with a small group in the University of Nairobi Box. There's a Box hostel in the University of Nairobi. That's where the first ever small group was launched. I know they no longer meet there, but we met there for a very long time. Until one day there was a gentleman called Eddie Opio who came from Lower Kabete, and Eddie Opio saw what was happening, and Eddie Opio said, can we also start a small group in Lower Kabete? And before we realized, we have 34 small groups in this country. And that has been a continuous growth. Our desire is that we can be able to have small groups in each and every campus in this country. But it's a slow process, and we'll get there. We don't want again to go through full blast. That's why you don't see us advertising to start small groups. We don't advertise to start small groups. People who might get the seed, get the interest, they go back to their campus, we walk a journey with them and have them start small groups. And I think the youngest, before I'm wrong, you guys can correct me, I think the youngest is Scots. Is there any group that is starting up for Scots?